The Kansas Jayhawks, the fourth-ranked team in the nation, taking on the undefeated and extremely impressive Dayton Flyers, who are led by a budding superstar at the college basketball level, Terry Weimer, Vern Harris. And again, Bill Self will start the two big guys, as he has been doing. McCormick is out there along with Azubuike, at least at the outset. Azubuike and Toppin to tip it off, and it's Kansas ball.
Remember, in the first game of the season for Kansas, Duke doubled the post. Every time the ball went inside, Duke threw a double team, and Kansas did not handle it particularly well.
Dotson is fouled.
On the defensive end in this tournament, one time.
And Dotson, who's averaged there for Dayton, in Chapman and Jalen Crutcher. Chapman the kick. And a wide open corner three for Trey Landers.
Toppin's going to try to take him down into the low post.
And Toppin is guarding Azubuike at this end. Interesting, Mike Sell out on more of a perimeter guy in Marcus Garrett. And a soft touch there, and the soft Maui
has set good screens. There are going to be some openings.
Ryan Mikesell slips, but got rid of it in time. And here's Crutcher. Nice look. Chapman. Yes.
What a great pass.
Their junior, the team MVP a year ago. Chapman, a transfer from Chattanooga, a redshirt junior. Ochai Agbaji, no, but David McCormick. It was open for a moment on the baseline, didn't get a pass.
This is a very good passing team. Dayton, they average about 21, 22 assists per game.
Shot clock is at 3. Mikesell. Yes. Inside, Azubuike had Chapman on him, and you know what that means.
And sit on his leg, all the stuff you tell a player to do when you're talking about Chapman versus Azubuike.
A lot of switching by the Flyers. Toppin switches on to Garrett right now. And they go inside to Azubuike again. And he scores over Landers.
They're going to bring a double. Mikesell came over to double. You got to bring it right away.
How do they get Toppin some touches?
Give him the ball.
Sometimes it's just as simple as that. He kicks it out. Landers.
Great passing.
Crutcher for 3.
That's Vance, which is the right pass.
Over the top. Azubuike. Garrett the drive. No. Wow. Bill Self wasn't kidding when he said this is going to be big boy basketball positions as well. The junior from Dallas. Could it be on top and at the and Aruna, a freshman from the Netherlands, is into the game now for the first time for Kansas. And on the floor for Dayton is Chase Johnson, a transfer from Florida. Flying to the rim as Crutcher couldn't finish it, but he gets the loose ball, and he finds Johnson for a deuce.
Virginia Tech in the semifinal.
Over the top, this time McCormick. Too strong.
See, I think that's what you have to do against Kansas. Make the big guys finish over you. Don't give them an angle.
Wow. Ibi Watson is feeling it.
Been saying it for 3 games now. Ibi Watson, I believe, is Dayton's best perimeter shooter.
Dotson. And he knocks down a 3 to top.
Good pass.
Cohill from the corner, and their first miss from beyond the arc.
Kansas was fortunate there. They helped off ball side corner.
Boy, how do you slow that guy down?
Some of them.
McCormick running the floor. And we'll head to the line.
Yeah, I thought
Jay, we are a smaller defender seems to be paying off.
You have to go with a smaller guy and then bring help. There's no way you can put a big guy on Obi Toppin. That's just asking too much.
Yeah.
I mean, their offense, they've gotten a rhythm because of their defense, I believe.
Dotson. Azubuike again. Toppin back in the game right now, and with Chimanga in there on Azubuike as Dotson gets to the rim and has a chance for 3 for Obi Toppin. Landers whips a pass inside to Chimanga, and he lays it in over Azubuike.
And was still able to finish that play.
Agbaji with a drive right around Chimanga to lay.
Dayton's going to have to do a better job of icing the screen, trying to keep it to one side, because Kansas is turning the corner at will.
Nice save there by Azubuike. We see the Ohio State basketball team a week from tonight in Chapel Hill.
Too easy of a pass inside.
And a push.
team because he's a good passer. Here comes the double. He should dribble out of it.
Azubuike, the guy coming over to double. Mike Sell couldn't get the shot off. Watson will. You won't get a more wide open look.
Cormac away from the basket.
Jerry Matos, redshirt junior from the Dominican Republic, into the game, number 31 in red. Watson kept the feet down. Mike Sell with a drive at McCormick and will bank it in with a left.
Little on little.
I know we've said it before, but it's crazy. He has not taken a shot in the game. He has played 12 minutes, no points, no shots.
Well, he's been doubled every time he touches it.
Mike Sell, wow. Met at the rim by a...
And you know Abaji's got to feel way more confident. That's a big-time block. What a great no call by the officials. That's a basket-saving play right there by Ochai Agbaji. But
Agbaji, too strong. Rebound down to Matos, and now Dayton looking to push. Mike Sell, top in, and he's on the board.
Boy, all the way to the rim, turning that corner. Nice adjustment defensively by Dayton.
So isn't it now last 4 offensive possessions for the Jayhawks, 3 fouls and a travel. Toppin gets a touch. Toppin wants to go to the rim, and he will.
Rim in a fluid manner. That dude is the real deal, man.
9-0 run for the Flyers to lead by 4. Backdoor pass. Reversed by Dotson. Spectacular.
You know how I know that?
He told you.
Bill Self told me.
Again and again. Now a Dayton turnover and a foul called on Crutcher. It has been incredible today. Just
a really good basketball team. Block and then make a move over you. Don't give anybody an angle to the basket. Any of these Kansas big guys.
Look how far out Agbaji managed to push Toppin, who's thinking about driving him, instead a step back 3. Boy, you tip your cap on that.
Obi Toppin on the left corner, a little step back. He let it go and turned around, looked at the Kansas bench before he went through.
Wow.
He had a pretty good idea that he launched that exactly the right way.
Wow.
That is...
He's got their last 7, which is all of his 7. And
they were worried about the flop rule. The referees don't call the push-offs.
Ibi Watson.
Shooter. And when he has his feet set, you got to make him put the ball on the deck. When he's got his feet set, he can drill it.
3 threes, 11 points off the bench for the transfer from Michigan.
Boy, these screens are hard, man.
Garrett knocks down a 3.
This little 4 to 5 ball screen there to be able to turn the corner and then lob it up.
Boy, is Garrett a good driver. Issue and try to get the ball inside more to Toppin.
They have to. I mean, and there are not a lot of options off the bench. Kansas has not had a point scored off the bench. It's all been Dotson and Azubuike.
Landers, left alone, buries a 3.
Him around at every opportunity to get him guarding on the perimeter away from the basket.
Isaiah Moss, grad transfer, 3-year starter at Iowa, now here for 1 year with the Jayhawks. Garrett with another drive and another finish. So he sits down with 4, less than 2 minutes into the half, and a freshman, Tristan Anaruna, comes in.
Couldn't get there to block the shot. Now here's the ball screen continuity game.
Agbaji for 3. Yes! Wow. Tough shot.
But as Bill Self has been all over him to not guide the ball. Don't aim it, just shoot it.
Chapman into the hip of Azubuike, who swats it away. And a
shot by Ochai Agbaji, who is, I think, butting into a star caliber player.
Agreed. Dotson, nice look. Anaruna wide open. Yes! Garrett on the bench. Anaruna may get some big minutes here.
Great pass.
And another foul.
Adjustments by Dayton.
And he knocks them both down.
So instead of just playing the situation.
So Chapman out for Dayton, Garrett out for Kansas. Dotson, blocked by Toppin. 4 Flyers.
Toppin's wide open.
Mike Sell inside. Count the basket.
Such a quick move.
Wow.
By Devon Dotson when he got past Top. I mean, that's a big-time straight-line drive and a fantastic for the game.
Azubuike, big size advantage on Mike Sell.
Really good defense by Dayton. Smart.
Baseline jumper. Dotson, what a game he's having.
Another little crossover to get past Landers, who's an excellent defender. Great passing.
Wide open. Cohill in the corner.
Nelly Kush.
Dan Shulman, Jay Billis here. This is the championship game of the Maui Jim Maui Invitational. And Kansas goes back on top. A look.
Azubuike into a ball screen, then immediately popping off of it, and there's no way Azubuike's going to stay with him.
Brown gets inside. Another block for Toppin. And here goes Ibby Watson in transition to lay it in.
What a pass. He's got a tough task right now, though.
That's why he's on Toppin. They've taken Abaji off him and put Enaruna on Toppin. Crutcher can't shake Moss. Mikesell is wide open, and it goes.
Boy, that's just beautiful. Biggest matchup right now is Devon Dotson being guarded by Dwayne Cohill.
Moss for three. Oh, and tipped back up and in. Crutcher. Oh, and he thought Toppin was going to keep on coming, and he didn't. Dotson at the other end with a floater to tie the game.
14 for 20 for 34 of Kansas's 54 points. That's pretty darn efficient.
Yeah, Azubuike's only two misses have come on his last two attempts, both on jump hooks. And he got that one over Mike. Abaji coming back, picking up the steal. And now Crutcher comes up with one for the Flyers. Landers wide open on the baseline. The cutter is Toppin, and it's a chance for three.
Boy, how good was it? Abaji didn't even see him until it was too late, and then wound up fouling him.
In a 9-point range. Dayton hasn't led by more than 4. Kansas hasn't led by more than 5. Dotson driving and foul. Landers gets whistled for the foul. Another lead change. 23 points today. He's drawn 7 fouls on Dayton defenders.
Toppin's at least 8. Long rebound. It's not a soft shot. Sticking with the 2-3 zone. There's space in the middle. Good pass.
In the corner, Crutcher's open, and another one.
Back to man now for Kansas.
He might shoot it. He will, and he'll bury it. He is fearless. The switch. Watson guarded by McCormick. What will he do here?
Well, he's up on him so he can drive it.
Lost it. Dotson. End to end again. He's unbelievable. Big screen by Azubuike. Garrett driving. Boy, is he good at that. I mean, when he decides. Abaji. Garrett driving on a Mikesell. Now the kick. Dotson driving again, and he makes it. Azubuike with Toppin on him. Nice look, and Garrett ties the game.
Now switch back.
Bill Self calls out a play with 2:35 to go. Garrett, Azubuike, and one.
Just a brilliant play call
for today.
A long way to go in this one.
It's an 11-0 run for Kansas after they were down by 8, the largest deficit of the game. Chapman as Dotson slips, but he recovers. Mikesell with Azubuike on him at 5 to shoot. And Azubuike is going to be called for the foul. So the shot clock back to 20. And Toppin forces it up and off the glass, and Abaji's going to be called. He's done a great job today. 2-point game with Kansas. Make it 1. Minutes to go. Dotson using yet another screen. Yep.
Just for the isolation, the shake action to get the ball in the low post.
And another one.
Stretch in that game.
Big miss there on the front end of a 1-and-1. Each team's got 1 timeout left. Mikesell over Azubuike. No. Follow, yes, by Toppin. Point game. We're into the final minute of regulation.
If they go inside to Azubuike, the question is, do you foul him and put him on the free throw line if he's got a shot?
Dotson with a crossover. Can't get it. Mike Sell's got it for Dayton. Shot clock, the Flyers down by 1.
Smart move by Anthony Grant not to call a timeout.
It'll be Mike Sell again. Azubuike got a piece of it.
What a block by Azubuike.
And they fouled Dotson.
Got the angle. That's a spectacular block.
Boy, sure looked like Mike Sell might have had enough.
Get a quick score and extend the game. Defense.
Now Anthony Grant will use that last timeout.
And right now there is not a shot blocker on the floor for Kansas.
Who will get the shot?
Got to go quick.
A forced three. Yes! Crutcher ties the game. Out of bounds. Still Kansas ball.
Whitman or Dotson. What a shot by Jalen Crutcher. A little step back. You're kind of thinking that's the best you can do. It was pretty darn good.
Yeah, they kept trying to run guys around screens. Couldn't get a look. Crutcher celebrated a little bit. Meanwhile, the game's coming at him.
What a shot to tie this game at 73. Dotson, now Crutcher, Chapman comes right up on him. And this could have easily been a foul call, but the ball was already out, so it was incidental contact. The question,
kind of playing free safety down by the three-point line. Moss. Oh!
Well, I'll tell you, that was a huge risk by Dayton.
Oh, boy.
And trying to get the ball to Azubuike.
Kansas ball. Baji can't turn the corner. Garrett into Azubuike. And another touch, a little bit deeper. Up and in with a left hand.
Azubuike. He didn't have it right away and reposted. Just patient basketball by Kansas to get the ball into the big guy, who has delivered.
Top and baseline. Pass is deflected, but it is out of bounds and still Dayton
with the left hand.
And an easy play on the inbounds into Mike Sell to lay it in.
Round for the Flyers. For Kansas is mostly Azubuike and Dotson.
Again, a one-on-one with Toppin. Right back into him. And Toppin called for the foul, and that'll... Wow.
This late in the ball game when it's been this hard played.
And remember, third game in as many days, right? Over the top. And the finish for Azubuike. He doesn't...
Has run that play several times. It's just a ball screen by Azubuike for Garrett on the elbows, and then that dive to the basket.
Mike Sell, they needed that. Back within 1.
Guy is guarding Mike Sell. Let's see if Kansas goes back to that same play again.
Boy, what a high-level basketball game in every respect this has been here in the championship game in Maui. Right back into him. Over Mike Sell and a foul. And he's made another free.
Azubuike.
He must be exhausted. Big fella's been working hard. He and Dotson each with 29.
And Kansas had to have it. It's not like anything less would have been good enough against a terrific Dayton team.
Chapman with a switch. McCormick on him. Mike Sell trying to create a little space, and Moss called for the foul. Just a 50.
Sell's a really good player.
This is the question. Both teams flying home, everybody flying home. After the game today, there's going to be some good sleeping on those airplanes with the work these young men have put in here over the last 3 days. Baji drives, and he'll head to the free throw.
Of moving the ball from side to side. Toppin being guarded by Marcus Garrett.
Mike Sell driving on Azubuike, and a foul for the Flyers. Make it 8. And they don't want Toppin on him because he's got 4. Landers 6'5". I mean, as strong as they get, but Azubuike's 7 foot. What's Kansas going to do here?
Get it to the big guy.
Dotson with a burst of speed.
Wow.
Garrett won't take the three. Garrett will try to reverse it and somehow bank it home.
What a play by Marcus Garrett. How did he get to the other side of the rim?
The lead is 5. Ties the biggest of the game for the Jayhawks. Chapman is fouled on a three-pointer by Azubuike, who's fouled out.
My goodness.
An incredible game for Azubuike comes to an end on an ill-advised foul, and no doubt about the call. Chapman has not, because they anticipate having to foul, and he's got 4. Bohill, they trap him down to the corner. They got a steal. But the layup won't go down for Crutcher. Garrett's got it and a foul. Oh, what a missed opportunity.
Right when he said this is going to be a big boy game.
Couple of big.
Just get it all the way to the rim. Kansas isn't going to want to foul.
Might sell, and he is fouled. Game. Missed them both.
Yeah, Devon Dotson was magnificent. Got to get a quick three.
Crutcher, not there. And that should do it. Spectacular game here in the championship in Maui. Congratulations to the Kansas Jayhawks.